Hey, this is Jared MML, and this is pretty much being treated as a series that comes on daily, or at least someone's daily fix of World of Horror. I hope, anyway. We'll just start going through while I think about what. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Why am I randomizing that? 30. That should be. Because you can kind of tell that the higher the number, the more recent or the oldest it is. Which again, the rules will be on screen. Pause if you need to. I'll cut back in a moment. Not that there's too much to remember for the Bewitched challenge anyway. Use three times. Oh my goodness, tongue twisters when you're actually in the moment. And my most hated combination. And depending on what character I get, okay, well, at least yeah, it's kind of more working towards it. I mean, I don't really look at a character going, oh, it's more thinking of, well, what can I do and not do. I have to disable every single location except tree. So I don't think I think I left home one time, so maybe that was yeah. And I've already failed once, so if I fail this one, then yeah, as I said, we're just gonna keep going. Some people might be like, oh, you just keep failing, don't you never learn? And you know what, you're right. Because yeah, well, anyway, Sailors Festival, Mermaids Hell footage. I try. It's not like I don't try to do my homework, and yeah, I do my best. Tree 3 times, so I need to take an in-town mystery. Mermaids, Hell, footage, Sailors. If I'm gonna tree 3 times, I'm probably gonna take Mermaids first. That way I can get burns, use a fun to heal the burns, and hopefully not get pickpocketed too much. I'm on Spider God too, so I might want to stock up on pocket knives. Oh no, I can't because because of the challenge, I don't have any locations, so the funds aren't going to do anything barring running into an actual event. And I need to strategize now better than trying to go through, because as you've seen in a lot of, at least 75% of the episodes, especially those in the beginning, I didn't really think too much, and I ended up dying. Of course, I've tried to think at all, and I haven't made it past 2 or 3 in a row, so maybe 2, but I'm really... Mermaids, Hell, footage, Sailors, Forest. I need to know what my threat levels are going to be. Hell's going to be mansion, footage is going to be forest, Sailors is mostly a mix of seaside, maybe downtown, I think, and school. Anyway, let's take Mermaids first. So let's actually take a look. Dangerous school. What's my max threat level? Mansion, so I might want to take mansion first. And the reason behind that is so I can gauge my doom penalty. That way I can plan out events. Hopefully. Oh, did I disable tree? Well, you know what? I can't. That allows me to do then. Unless, you know what? No, we're not gonna cap out that early because it's harder for me to continue on with the failed run. So we're just gonna quick play True Believers Sudden Death again. I'm an idiot. I probably yelled at myself by now, but though too cult character specific. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it like this. So this is my official second run, and let's not remove tree this time. And if I make a cut, then that's because, yeah, so that I can leave tree. Ico-specific perks. Hunted by the cult. At least my doom will be a bit better. Assuming I survive. Knowledge, strength, charisma, and then 2. I usually assume I fail whatever non-stat check I get, barring second mystery, but... And then Takuchi-san is an encounter. What do I want to do? I don't have any locations, so I need to... Probably going to stack into strength. Charisma is... eh. Depends if I get leadership and knowledge. It depends if I get folklore knowledge, I believe is the knowledge that increases. So, again, we're going to take funds right away. Don't want to deal without a funds on a challenge run. Mermaids, footage, festival, almost, well, aside from, well, so not almost, Vigil, well, more than half. Vigil, Coma are the different ones, festival, footage, mermaids. Still probably going to take mermaids here, so, especially knowing that we have trees, so we could get the Insmasu curse. Do I want spells instead? What was the reason I said I was going to take funds? Do it anyway to at least stave off out of funds, and then I think I'm going to go for spells here. Yeah, we're going to go for spells here. Paranoia is going to proc. Double stacking holes, since they don't really actually stack, that's fine. Let's go for the investigations here then. 2% Doom, Seaside. Seaside again. Yeah, and we'll start going through strength check or dexterity check. Either way, I'm Ico. Wait, what the? Why is my dexterity 7? Am I completely forgetting something? Anywho, you know what would be nice? I mean, not really. I haven't crashed so far ever since I found out about the, or we'll call it more a UI bug because it can appear on any screen that's that pops up. But basically, going into an afflicted area, if that could have been solved, but obviously we haven't gotten an update yet, so also connect the dots because we're paranoid. That'll help with our doom. Granted, we lose reason, quote unquote, but losing doom, I would say, if we're talking about if you were to lose stamina and or reason for doom, I said I was never going to exploit flesh regrowth, so we're not going to. But yeah, no. Yeah, you still lose stamina. I knew, but still, I was thinking about just using the spell anyway, because if I don't have a weapon, then bite is still the better option. So, that's not bite, that's kick. It's actually, you have to go over here. But apparently that's not, well, I guess because it though too is, well, yeah, because bite is supposed to do more damage, so I pretty much spent that for no reason. I don't think there's really any difference. No, there's not. So, yeah, we're just gonna kick. I think that, yeah, we're just gonna do this. So I basically lost 2 stamina for no reason, but that's more for me remembering. That's the kind of the type of player I am. I usually decide. I prefer to learn things by doing. Of course, that doesn't work in real life a lot of the time, but if we're talking about video games, I'm more than happy to just grind a little bit and then look. And I do look up things from time to time. Do I want to try to take this fight? Depends if I can actually. I can do this. You know what? We've made it this far. Let's already do this. Assuming I hit the 6. Brace into 4 stamina. At worst, I get 12. 12, 21. I would have to get, and though 2 is not affected by the desperation. Well, it is affected. Sometimes you get the half, or you lose 1 point of damage because. So say I was doing I would do 6 damage with desperation. You think you would do 12, but sometimes you do 11 instead. So it's not exactly double damage. At least I know for sure it's not calculating because I've died that way before, both on recording and off recording. What I want to hope for here is if I hit at least. I don't think I'm going to hit every one of these kicks. If I do 4, so that's 8 kicks. If I do 7 kicks, or at least if 7 of them hit, I do 21 damage. He would have 13 HP left. Then I should just burn the whole thing down. But I can't heal the burns because I don't have hospital. So that's actually... You know what? Actually taking paranoia... I mean, actually, on Bewitched, I can't heal the burn. So I'm just taking more damage overall. I swear I'm not padding for content. This could be the shortest video I ever come out with. Don't look at the time. The time is not a spoiler. Well, it is a spoiler if we're talking about World of War. I don't have a weapon. I can heal reason. What I could do is I could trade off reason for stamina. Well, actually, I have paranoia, so I might still die from. The fact that I use grow teeth kind of hurt me. If I was a more knowledgeable person, I would have known that or remembered that. But yeah, that's not going to be the case. We're going to forget flesh regrowth. If I was not recording and just doing this offhand, I would just spam flesh regrowth because there's no downside to it. But since we're doing a challenge and I said that's just a general rule that I'll never exploit that. What I'm going to I'm going to go through with this. I would still do it. I could guarantee 1 kick, but yeah. And we're going to see how much reason I lose. Yeah, and I don't really have to pay attention because I'm already bracing, so... Menacingly, blah blah, and then if we desperation... Actually, we should kill, right, through a desperation. There's no way this doesn't do, only 8 damage. If it does, I'm dead. In that case, should I just do this just to be sure? Because there are wonky things that can happen, and if I guarantee these 2 kicks and they don't kill him, I'm dead anyway. You know what? Let's just take the guaranteed option. So what we're going to do is we're going to brace here. We're going to pray to heal 1 stamina, and we're going to do a guaranteed kick. That way we don't die. Yeah, and then we're going to do the desperation and just see what would have happened. So again, we're just going to attack boost twice here. And we'll just look at the HP. So I did do 5. So as I just said, yeah, gotta remember, though too, yeah, I die by holes, but as long as I don't get back taken away, I'm fine. I'm not worried about holes. So I didn't forget about holes, don't worry. We're gonna heal through here, and we're gonna look at our level up. Running shoes. Though too, running shoes. That might be a good idea. Dexterity or like dexterity is not going to help me unless I plan to dodge a lot. Some people choose to do that. I don't choose to do that. I usually like bracing. Dodge is a last-ditch effort on me, and I don't have home to rest. So yeah, let's go with this. Take running shoes. Yeah, I might actually just run from a bunch of stuff. That said, we're also going to visit Festival now and take the healing. Take the healing. Do I want to take more stamina or just do... Yeah, we're just going to do this 3 times, and then we're gonna go to forest and deal what we have to. We're probably gonna plan to run from a bunch of encounters, including the cultist one, especially knowing that we have a hunted by the cult backstory, so that's gonna mitigate our doom increase. Yeah, and we're just gonna go on like this. I'm gonna kind of rush through because I strategize. I stopped to think. Strategize. I stopped to think a lot during the Mad Janitor fight, and I'm gonna try to balance this out, because yeah, that's just what I want to do. Again, technically I should have been on cooldown, but since cult hunters are a general encounter, they don't count towards the encounter cooldown. It was what I would assume. Of course, I could always be wrong if for some reason, but I feel that is a very accurate piece of information. Again, although I would like to know if, since I'm in the same mystery, well, if we're looking at location encounters, then I would assume that even if you go into forest and then you proceed to do a shrine investigation and festival, so if you run into an encounter investigating the forest, and then you subsequently do a shrine investigation for whatever reason, and then you run into an encounter in the shrine encounter as well, then yeah, I would assume that that doesn't count towards your cooldown. Of course, I'm more than happy to be proven wrong, but yeah, we're going to take Coma last for the reason that if we die to the reason loss at the end of Coma, that way we're not forced to die entering another mystery after. So kind of trying to mitigate damage. Do I want to do this? Is there any point to doing this? We're gonna rush through. Third mystery, 16% doom is pretty low, but of course if I run into a bunch of encounters, then yeah. So yeah. Oh, I do have the fire axe. What am I doing? I should have equipped that. That way I was probably still gonna run away from the encounters I ran away from. Maybe including the Bark Woman, because 1 all damage is really oof. I'm gonna also treat as if I'm on ill-fated. Unless I know it's a strength, dexterity, or perception check. I don't want to do out of fun, so let's buy a spell. Invisibility. So that's kind of, well, no, it doesn't, because running shoes is a free perk. Well, there's no cost aside from using it to level up. But invisibility costs for a reason. So yeah, you don't lose doom, but I'm gonna try to weight it against us. Also, since I'm on Bewitch, I don't have any way to recover my stamina or reason aside from the bath before the start of every mystery, so this is guaranteed. This should be guaranteed, right? No, it's 95%. Please don't miss either of these. Okay. I don't want to run too much, so that one is a pretty easy encounter, all things considered. Especially not being my 4th or 5th. If it was my 4th or 5th mystery, I probably would have just ran. But I want to do that because that way it saves me on 3% doom for running away. Please let me pass this. Nope. Hunted by the cult. So yeah, we are losing more Doom, but we are dying to this. So I'm probably gonna heal Leech Girl again right off of encounter cooldown. Do I want to gamble again? 5%, 90 chance of hitting 95% twice is around 90%, but 90% twice is. I have an 81% chance of doing all of this in total. What I mean by that is basically hitting both of these in a row. 15% chance. I'm playing another game that has 15% chance. Don't miss. Good. I also get to level up. I think we're going to heal. Yeah, unfortunately. Well, Hot Bath will help me if I run into a certain event, but let's take Discipline instead. Let's take Discipline and heal Reason. That way I may be able to use Invisibility. And then if I do use Invisibility, what I'll be afraid of is events that hurt me in terms of Reason gain. Also, apparently I'm on max threat level in the forest, so yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, thankfully I get out of that. Also, taking Holes damage. Holes is mitigated by the Restless Stamina Reason heal, so... But we're going to take the Bath. If I got locked out of Bath, I would have been in a bad way. And yeah, 32% Doom. I should be running away from every single encounter. There's no reason I won't run into, like, 85 encounters in a row. Also, this mask will help me out with stamina mitigation, or, well, no, extra damage. For some reason, I thought it was stamina or mitigation. That's the Kendo mask. Probably not gonna use the invisibility spell, because that would be a lot of reason damage, and I don't think I have any more to do. Bow, bow, bow. Oh, I stored it. Well, the reason why I'm face-palming myself is because, yeah, without the pamphlet, you can't do this. The flip side is that these encounters are not very... the forced vigil encounters are not very damaging. They're moderately easy. On my 4th mystery, though, in the Throw 2 run, they'll be doing 3 damage per turn. So I want to try to be able to brace, which I should be able to do, considering I'm Ico. Although I will be missing... Well, yeah. Anywho. And you can't run from these encounters, I believe. So we're about to run to a bunch of encounters in a row, starting at 2 a.m. Although that allows me to avoid... so this is in my investigation encounter. I'm going to be running into another encounter right after this. We're going to spend the Doom here. Yeah, and I want to be able to do this if I want to take this... well, let's just out of curiosity. So yeah, you can't run from this encounter as expected. And I want to be able to do this. I should be able to. Yeah, so... Might be able to even kill her at 1. No, well, almost. Well, 10-7. Yeah, I can do this, so... Just making sure I can explore this option. Sacrifice this guess, and we'll get out. And that also... Yeah, so... That's fortunate. I'm gonna heal Reason. Lost Bath, so definitely healing stamina. That way I'm a bit more prepared. I would go into strength, but I need the healing. I value the immediate healing more. We're also gonna lose Reason here, but that's fine. 42% Doom. If we get out of this pretty quick, then yeah, we can rest at the lighthouse all we want without worrying too much. And 2% Doom there isn't the worst thing either. Considering what other events I could have run into. This, however, is going to keep stacking on that Doom. That's fine. Whew. And I'm paranoid, so... Let go, gain 2 spells, but I'm paranoid, so... For the sake of anyone who's watching this and not very... Meh. Yeah. You get Reason, but I don't get the... Or was it... It was one of these that's... one of my perks that's... that allowed me to recruit, while at the same time, yeah, you know, 97% base chance to hit. Ooh, oh, that's no, what is affecting that 97%? Oh, because of 8 power. So if it was 5 power or lower, I would have 100% chance. Though I still should be able to one-shot her like this, thanks to Fast Swimmer. So again, I have running shoes if I need to run from a very bad encounter like Miku here, but otherwise, I'll be probably just taking this. Yeah, let's take the... Well, what would have been a Doom hit, I believe. But yeah, the funds will help too, because so that if I get pickpocketed, let's do this. Lose stamina. Again, we're thinking about the lighthouse. I could have lost reason instead, but I didn't want to risk anything. Make an excuse, that's reason, and we should get out, lose more reason, and we should be good for the lighthouse. I don't foresee anything bad happening. And mind you, I took this run considering I could have just negated this run and just said that, but then that would have meant that this is a success on a new loop, while I am considering myself on a the same loop, so I've already failed once, quote unquote. Yeah, I can just keep spamming that. I don't need that much, but that's more just that's a domination rest, so. And barring weird things happening where I'm in a very bad way, but I shouldn't be. I should be able to just do this comfortably, unless I just miss a bunch of times. But yeah, we should be able to just rush through this and be fine. Again, I kept going with this run, and I didn't. Another thing I could have chose to do, decided to do is take a completely different challenge after I messed up the rules on my first run. But this is what I decided to do. If you want to call me a hack, then feel free to do so. But otherwise, if you made it through to this point, I'd like to thank you for watching. If you have anything to say about what I did this run or this video, whole video, then yeah, you know what to do. Leave it in the comment section below. If you want to support me, same thing, you know what to do. I shouldn't need to reiterate, subscribe, do the like, all the stuff. But until then, this will be one failure, one success. And I need to do 9, or at least 8 more in a row. Jared and MML, I'll be back.